I am sure that you have heard a lot this saying of like, I cracked the code of the matrix. This is how I cracked the manifestation. This is how you manifest. And then still, all of these people are talking and you quite don't get it, or you get, you know, a little bit of upside down kind of results. And in my opinion, this is why I'm going to explain you today. This is the only affirmation that you need. This is actually not even an affirmation. I think this is the only belief that you need, and is so intertwined with the concept of self-love and what it is exactly to assume your wish fulfilled in your reality. If you want to know more, just keep on watching. Hello everybody, my name is Naya, and on this channel we talk everything about esotericism, manifestation a lot, and so much more. I remind you guys that I do extra weekly videos on Patreon where I post so many content. Check it out, it's down below. We also have a chat where we motivate one another, and you can find your own manifestation buddy. It's like a lovely community. Check it out down below. And everything else is down below. My private coachings, if you want to sign, my courses, everything. And also a 40% discount for a free trial. No, sorry, a free trial with Aura, and a 40% discount for going premium. And you might wonder, what is Aura? Aura is my favorite app where I find my affirmations, my hypnosis, my meditations, and so much more. So check them out. The link is down below. So, okay, where do I start? Today's video is gonna be quick, but let's do this. There is a lot of emphasis, I think, in the law of assumption community, which is not wrong in and of itself. Nothing is wrong in and of itself, but there is a lot of emphasis on assuming things outside of you. Like, I'm going to assume that the boss wants to give me a promotion, or I'm assuming that this company wants to hire me. I assume that people will love me. I assume this, everything. There is a lot of focus on things outside of yourself. And within this focus on things outside of yourself, then comes the doubt of wanting to control more, not knowing exactly how things will unfold for you. And so with that, there is also comes a lot of confusion. Like the other day, this video is inspired by a conversation that I had the other day with my hairdresser. So I was sitting there, she was doing my foils, and she had this desire, and she wanted to go and live in the mountains or retreat and be like more on, you know, she needed a break essentially from things. And she was like, I don't know, and then she had other desires around her relationship. And she was like, you know, I know about manifestation, but you know, my boss was into manifestation and she gave me this advice, and then an astrologer gave me the opposite advice, and then a tarot reader gave me another advice, and now I am completely confused because I just don't know what to do. Should I be more feminine? Should I be more allowing? But other people say I should take action. Like that really, because she's a very deep person that goes like deeper into things, and she studies a lot, and she was like, I'm blocked, I'm frozen, I just don't know how to manifest things because I don't know who to listen to anymore, I can't listen to myself, etc, etc. And she was like, what is your opinion? And I sat there for a minute just in silence, and then I said, well, it's good and fine to listen to everyone, but nobody should tell you who you are. Nobody should tell you this is the right thing for you, or this is what you do, you should take action, not take action, or things like that. Because I said to her, I think you're trying to figure it out how things will come to you, how you are going to get there at the end of your desire. But the truth is, do you think it's possible? Are you allowing yourself permission to know that you deserve that? Do you love yourself enough to tell yourself through an inner conversation, I can have this. This is possible for me. And she stopped for a minute and said, I actually think you're right. So I said, it's good and fine to listen to everybody, but at the end of the day, you need to be authentic with who you are. You need to do things your own way. And the only belief that you actually need, which Neville referred to as buying the pearl of great price, it's to believe that whatever you desire is possible for you. So instead of focusing on how things should come to you, changing this, changing that, assuming this, assuming that, why don't we start with the highest energy of all, which is love? Love is the energy of God. Love is the energy of creation. Love is the standing point of creation. So where love starts, love doesn't start in a relationship. Love doesn't start with gratitude necessarily for things that you have around you. Love starts with self, loving yourself. And what is loving yourself unconditionally, guys? What is it? Loving yourself unconditionally is to allow yourself permission to be who you are and to be okay with that. To say, I deserve this. This is possible for me. I am successful. I am loved. I'm not going to get hired by this company. Yes, for sure. But I am going to get hired because I am successful. I love myself and I don't need to change who I am in order to get things. And whatever I say goes because you love yourself. And I see a lot of people going around and round. Do I deserve it? Do I have it? Will I be loved? That's why I should affirm more. I should affirm. No. Yes, you can robotically affirm. I'm a fan of robotic affirmation, guys. I'm not saying the opposite. But can we just start before we even robotically affirm or doing anything? Can we just start with this? Imagine what you want. Can you see yourself having it? Even if you have a fantasia, can you say yes to this? Yeah, Naya, I can see myself having this. Do you think you deserve it? Well, let's start with that. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You don't have to control anything outside of you. And then by assuming this premise, I love myself enough. I say to myself, yes, I can have this. I can see the end through my imagination. Then can we affirm that you have it? You understand? It's a little bit of a shift in perspective. So rather than going more and more after those things outside of yourself and trying to figure it out, how things will come to you, I never did any of that. I made a video last week where I said manifestation changed my life. But what is it that I did at the end of the day? Yes, I did robotically affirm. That's the only thing I kept. I said this in another video as well, apart from the witchcraft part. But at the end of the day, that's the only thing that I kept doing. I affirmed that I had it. And maybe I didn't 100% consciously believed that I deserve it, but there was a little part of myself that said, I'm going to allow myself permission to say it. So in the moment that you say, I have the love of my life, I am in the best relationship, I earn $1,000 a day, in the moment that you say that, don't you understand that just by saying it, just by having that inner conversation with yourself, you're loving yourself? Because why you're loving yourself in that moment that you do the affirmation? Because you are allowing yourself permission to have it by saying it. And many people, guys, don't do that. They don't even allow themselves the possibility that their life can be transformed. They don't allow themselves the possibility that they can have that. You can have the millions if you want to. I don't give a about what anyone says outside in society. You can live your life at your own terms. Cancel out all the noise and all the people that tell you the opposite. I don't care. And the reason why you don't care, it's not only because, yes, you're delusional, but no. Other people will call you delusional. Why? Because they don't love themselves enough to admit that they can have that. They don't love themselves. I'm sorry. The master manifester is the person that recognizes divinity within themselves and say, I love myself enough to allow myself permission to have it. That's the only belief that you need to have. Anything else takes care of its own self. And by loving yourself, you don't need to listen to anyone else. You don't need to be anything that you're not. You don't need to find a style. You are who you are. You are okay in your own skin. That is the master manifester. That is how you crack the code. There's nothing else. And this is how miracles follow. Miracles which are miracles only in the eyes of other people, but they are manifestation of conscious intention in your inner world, because that's what they are. They come from loving thoughts for yourself. That's all that is to it, guys. The person, the people that achieve their dreams and manifest what they want, they had self-love. They did. They did. And the reason why they had self-love is because they said, I'm not going to live a life that it's not me. I'm going to allow myself permission to have what I want. That is the greatest act of self-love. And that's the only thing you have to do. That is the only belief that at the end of the day, you got to persist in. Yes, true. Maybe you don't have to say it just for one day and then revert back to your old self. You have to persist in this idea that you love yourself, you're authentic, and you can have what you want. But at the end of the day, do you believe it's possible? Can you allow yourself permission to say, I deserve this? I see people transform their life and really manifest impossible things when they realize this. Yes, I deserve it. The moment they allow themselves this idea that everything is possible, there is no limitation, and there is no limitation for everybody, but especially for them, the moment that they give themselves that self-love is the moment that reality opened up for them. That's the only thing you gotta do. That's how you crack the code. I hope you guys this video was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section down below. I remind you for private coachings and everything is down below, so check the description box. I love you guys. Subscribe, hit the ring bell button to get notified of when I'm live as well, to follow my videos, share with your friends or with people so other people can take advantage of this video. I love you, and I'll see you next week, I guess. Yeah, bye. I love you guys.